Captain Marvel 2 will soar higher, farther, and faster than the original film, and Carlos Danvers will be joined by a slew of new characters. The Marvels was unveiled as the official title for the sequel in early May 2021, a tribute to the fact that there would be 3 Captain Marvels ready to take on the evil guys. In January 2020, it was officially confirmed to be in the works and production, with one of Disney Plus MCU WandaVision writing the script, and they've revealed that there's one big change from the first movie. In today's video, we're gonna delve into everything you need to know about Captain Marvel 2 and all the updates. But before we get into the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on so you don't miss out on any of the new videos we post. Release date of Captain Marvel 2. Following the postponement of Black Widow to November 2020, Disney adjusted the release dates for Marvel Phase 4 and announced that the sequel would be released on July 8, 2022. However, due to a further rearranging of the planned MCU calendar, Black Panther 2 will now be released in July instead of Captain Marvel 2. The film will now be released in theaters in the UK and the United States on November 11, 2022. Marvel has not stated when the sequel will begin filming, although it's expected to begin around the end of May, which would coincide with the November 2022 release date. Cast of Captain Marvel 2. Captain Marvel will of course see Brie Larson reprise her role as Carol Danvers in a tale that is expected to reflect the MCU's current timeline rather than the 1990s as the original did. 3 more ladies have joined the cast so far: Teyonah Parris, Iman Vellani, and Zawe Ashton. Monica Rambeau will be played by Teyonah Parris again after her character was recently reintroduced in WandaVision. The actress plays a grown-up version of Carol's fighter best friend Maria's young kid. Parris has been in Dear White People, Chi-Rock, and If Beale Street Could Talk, among other films. Following the actors and characters MCU premiere with the upcoming Disney Plus series Miss Marvel, Michael Vellani will take on the role of Kamala Khan, aka Miss Marvel. At this time, it's unclear how Vellani's character will be woven into the tale, but we should know more after the show premieres at the end of 2021. According to Deadline, Zawe Ashton will play a villain in the Marvels, but her character's name will not be revealed until February 2021. Ashton has previously starred in films such as Nocturnal Animals and Velvet Buzzsaw, as well as Season 4 of The Handmaid's Tale. Captain Marvel 2 plot. As previously said, the title most likely refers to a team-up between Carol Danvers and Kamala Khan, which may or may not include Monica Rambeau. WandaVision revealed that Carol and Monica's relationship isn't perfect, and that conflict may be a plot point in the sequel. We don't think Monica would be a villain in any way, but it might not all be pleasant sailing. The sequel has yet to receive an official narrative summary for Marvel, although it was described as a cosmic adventure, so take whatever meaning you want from that. According to reports, the sequel will take place in the present day, which we can assume means the current MCU's present day. That would be 2023 after the events of Avengers Endgame and its 5-year time jump. Captain Marvel didn't have a lot of screen time in Endgame, though she did assist in the big final battle, so there aren't many hints as to what the sequel story will be. Because Endgame is a narrative about the original 6, the Russo brothers acknowledged that she didn't appear much in the film. That's one of the reasons she was aiding other worlds devastated by the snap. Captain Marvel played a key role in the Avengers finally defeating Thanos in Endgame, and she also made an appearance at Tony Stark's memorial. But it was the last time we saw her, so who knows what she's up to now in the MCU. Captain Marvel 2 continues the origin story WandaVision started. Naturally, Teyonah Parris' character was approached by a sword agent turned Skrull at the end of WandaVision, who informed her that one of her mother's friends would like to see her in space. There are several possibilities for who the Skrull was alluding to here, including Nick Fury, Talos, and Captain Marvel herself. In any case, Monica Rambeau will have a larger role in the future film. We didn't get to see the entire amount of Rambeau's talents, which were produced by the Scarlet Witch's TV reality show, and we didn't get to see what alias she'll be using as a hero, as WandaVision claimed. We also don't know much about Monica's life prior to the snap, particularly her feelings toward her old pal Carol Danvers. That leaves a lot of ground to cover up in Captain Marvel 2, as Parris has hinted. Is there a trailer? If the sequel begins filming in late May, we could see the first footage before the end of the year, but the first teaser may not arrive until early 2022. Given the situation of the world, any assumptions we make are likely to alter, so for now, we'll stick with this. Bookmark this page to be the first to find out. Disney Plus Miss Marvel series helps set up Captain Marvel 2. The Marvels will also be mentioned in the Miss Marvel series on Disney Plus later this year. The studio has not announced an official release date, but the TV show has already begun filming and is set to premiere in late 2021. Iman Vellani will play Kamala Khan, an adolescent superhero from New Jersey who is the universe's first Pakistani Muslim hero. Kamala Khan idolizes Captain Marvel in the comic books before gaining her own extraordinary capabilities, which include the ability to lengthen her limbs, change her appearance, and shapeshift. We don't know how Miss Marvel's story will intersect with the Marvels just yet, but the show will undoubtedly build it up. It's in production right now. According to Deadline, Disney's Marvel studio has already begun work on the Captain Marvel sequel. Brie Larson will reprise her role as Carol Danvers, aka Captain Marvel. Last year, the original Captain Marvel was released in theaters and grossed an amazing $1.13 billion worldwide. It was the 22nd Marvel Studios film, but the first to have a female protagonist. The sequel's plot is unknown. A former military pilot taps into cosmic energies to harness outrageous strength and defend the Earth from otherworldly forces, basically. But The Hollywood Reporter claims it will transition from a 1990s setting to the present day. Megan McDonnell, WandaVision, a rising Marvel writer, is in talks to create the script. The film's directors Anna Boden and Ryan Fleck will not be returning, though they may stay in the MCU to direct another project. Iman Vellani, Miss Marvel star, will be a part of the cast. Vellani, a rising actress from Canada, will appear as Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel, a 16-year-old superheroine, in a standalone series set to premiere on Disney Plus in late 2021. The Pakistani-American character is from Jersey City, and Miss Marvel will examine her fascination for superheroes like Captain Marvel, as well as how her life changes once she gains superpowers. A sizzle reel released in December 2020 as part of Disney Investor Day showed the first footage of Miss Marvel and stated that characters from the series are going to be part of the wider MCU. Teyonah Parris is set to return as a grown-up version of Monica Rambeau. Monica originally appeared in the Marvel Cinematic Universe in the 1990s film Captain Marvel. Maria Rambeau, Captain Marvel/Carol Danvers' best friend, is her mother. When Parris debuted as Monica's older version on WandaVision, she quickly became a fan favorite. Following the events of Avengers Endgame, the series revealed various details about Monica and her family. Maria created and became the director of S.W.O.R.D. according to fans. Maria was also revealed to have been stricken with cancer, while Monica was one of Thanos' Infinity War snap victims. Monica returned 5 years later, but her mother had already passed away. Monica hinted at some animosity between her and Carol Danvers in her comments on WandaVision. Monica, Jimmy Woo, and Darcy Lewis discussed Wanda's abilities and who's the most powerful Avenger in Episode 5. They specifically analyzed how the superheroes compared to Thanos, the evil. Monica stated if Thanos hadn't started the Blitz, she could have taken him out on her own. Nothing else even came close. During Episode 6, S.W.O.R.D. director Tyler Hayward made another brief mention of Captain Marvel. He warned Monica that she's become an impediment to this task, continually campaigning in favor of superpowered persons, while chastising her for her sympathy for Wanda. Nick Fury and Skrulls are still very much in play in Captain Marvel 2. While we don't know if Samuel L. Jackson's Nick Fury and Ben Mendelsohn's Skrull Talos will appear in Captain Marvel 2, we do know that they'll play a significant role in the MCU. A Skrull expressly called Monica to set up Captain Marvel 2, as previously established. And there are a few additional variables. Fury's location on Skrull base in orbit, for example, was revealed at the conclusion of Spider-Man: Far From Home. Second, Jackson and Mendelsohn will reprise their roles in Secret Invasion, a Disney Plus program. All of these hints seem to point to the Marvels. Before we can be sure how everything comes together, we'll have to watch the show more closely. And there you have it, Captain Marvel 2 and everything we currently know about it. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss any of our new and upcoming content. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.